Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Fahad Mirza. If I had a dollar every time someone asked me how can I run these models without GPU, I would be a millionaire, and I'm not joking at all. This is probably one of the most frequently asked questions whenever I do a video on large language models or any tool which uses AI on our local machine. Look, there is no workaround to give you a GPU like environment on your own system, but in this video I'm going to give you a way where you can use free Google Colab's GPU as if you are using it locally. For instance, you want to showcase your AI powered application which is using some sort of large language model, say with the help of Ollama. Now you don't have a GPU, and as we know that most of these models require GPU. So how do you do that? You can install that Ollama on your Google Colab free GPU, and then you can expose it to the world as a public endpoint just to showcase your application. And then from there, either you can access it from your local inference system on your own machine with your code, or from your own intranet. It depends upon your use case. If you don't know what Ollama is one of the easiest and fastest way to run large language models locally. I have done more than 7 to 800 videos on Ollama in the last 1 year. So if you are interested in learning more about Ollama, you just have to search with this keyword Ollama on the channel, and you should be able to find heaps of videos. Now the tool which really powers us to sort of mimic our Google Colabs environment and expose that link is called as NGROK. NGROK is lot of things. If you're not from the IT background, it is a bit hard to really grasp what NGROK is, but in very simple words, NGROK is sort of a gateway which allows you to expose your application from different avenues. For example, if you have an API based application which you want to expose to the world, this NGROK can act as API gateway where you have the application sitting behind this NGROK, and NGROK will receive the request to that application. It could load balance it, it could reroute it, it could check the security, it could do the authentication, it could do the throttling and lot of other things. We also have this container orchestration platform Kubernetes. In Kubernetes, we have something like Ingress, which takes the incoming traffic and then reroutes it or load balances it among various services, so that you don't have to have multiple clusters for different applications or different submodules. You just have an Ingress which acts as a gateway or a load balancer. As I said, it also offers a lot of security stuff like distributed denial of service protection, DDoS. So it acts as a firewall too, and then as a load balancer too, which we already have mentioned. So NGROK is a lot of things, and you can use it in a lot of situations. It's a real solid product, by the way. Anyway, so we are going to use this NGROK as sort of a reverse proxy, I would say, where we will receive a request and we reroute it to Ollama and then serve it publicly in Google Colab. One thing which you would need to do is to go to this NGROK's website, and I will drop the link to it in video's description. Sign up with your free email account for a free account, and then on the left hand side click on your auth token, and then grab this auth token here. Go to Google Colab. So this is a colab.research.google.com. The good thing about Google is that it offers you free GPU. Click on runtime, change runtime type, and then select T4 GPU. So really very gracious of Google of doing that. Now we have set our free GPU. We also have to set that auth token from NGROK, which we have grabbed. So click on this key icon here on the left, and then here you can save the secret. So you see, I have just saved the secret NGROK authentication. You can give it any name, and then I have given the value which I grabbed from NGROK's website, and I have toggled it on. So now this secret or authentication token is available in my Google Colab environment. Now let me show you how you can install Ollama in Colab and then serve it or expose it publicly so that you can use it or run large language models locally. Before I move forward, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language that turns any web page into a data source. With its Python SDK and live debugging tool, you can scrape and interact with web content. AgentQL works on any page, public or private, any site, any URL, even behind authentication. It is resilient, it is reusable, and it structures the output according to the shape of your query. And I will also drop the link to their website in video's description. Okay, so now let's go back to our Google Colab. First step, let's install Ollama. In order to install Ollama, all we need to do is to run this curl command, which is going to download this install script and then run it. So let's wait for it to get downloaded and installed. Shouldn't take too long, it's very lightweight. So Ollama is installed now. Next up, let's download this NGROK with the help of wget. It is very, again, you see it's very lightweight. And then we need to untar it. So primarily it comes in a tarball format or a zip format, and we are just untarring it with the help of this XVZF switch. And we have untarred or unzipped it in the NGROK folder. So if you click on this folder icon on the left, you will see that now we have this NGROK folder. Okay, next up, let's grab our authentication token and then add it here. I think I missed something there. Okay, let me fix it. And there you go. So this is the right syntax where we have to just put in this exclamation mark, and I have just put it in this config at auth token, and auth token is primarily the variable. Now it has saved this token here. Okay, so that's out of the way. This is the only line which you need in order to serve Ollama model publicly. So first we are starting Ollama, which is serving. Then we are starting this tunnel with NGROK. We are serving it with this protocol at port. This is the default port of Ollama, and then this is mapping the port, and then we are redirecting the log to the standard output. It is sleeping for 5 seconds while it runs, and then it is running the Llama 3. First time we are going to run it, it is going to download our Llama 3 model, as is the case we always do. So let me run it. And you can see that it has started downloading the model. So let's wait for it. So if I will just wait for it to go. So you see this is a whole log where it has just set the configuration. Now it has started the Ollama and downloading it. This is going to take a bit of a time for download and then verification. Manifest has been downloaded. And there you go. So our Ollama is running here on Google Colab quite easily. You can, and if you just scroll up, you will see all the information which it has produced. There you go. How good is that? So Ollama now running with the help of NGROK in your Google Colab, which you can not only access here, but also publicly. Amazing stuff. So at the top, there will be a URL which you can grab for public access, or you can just chat it here like, hello there, or you could ask it, what is happiness? And then it is going to print the response. So this is how you can run Ollama in your Google Colab, either locally or for the public consumption with the help of NGROK. Let me know what do you think about it. If you face an issue, happy to answer. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.